Please close your eyes, open your hands. Now imagine what could be placed in your hands. Maybe an apple, your wallet. Now open your eyes. What about a life? What you're seeing here is a premature baby. He's resting peacefully. He looks like resting peacefully, but actually he is struggling to stay alive. He couldn't regulate his own body temperature. He's too tiny. He doesn't have enough fat to stay warm. Sadly, 20 million babies like this are born every year around the world, and 4 billion of these babies die annually. But the bigger problem is those who do survive grow up severe long-term health problems. The reason is because in the first months of baby's life, its only job is to grow. If it's battling hypothermia, its organs can't develop normally, resulting in a range of health problems from diabetes to heart disease to low IQ. Imagine many of these problems can be prevented if baby is kept warm. And that's the primary function of an incubator, but traditional incubators require electricity and cost up to $20,000. So you're never going to see them in rural areas of developing countries. So as a result, parents resort to local solutions like tying hot water bottle with around their baby's body, or placing under the light bulbs like the one you see here. I have seen this for firsthand again, over and over again. On one of my first trips to India, I met this young woman, Savita, who had just given birth to her tiny premature baby Rani. She took her to the nearest village clinic, and the doctor advised her that she took her to the hospital so that she could be placed in an incubator. But that hospital was over 4 hours away, and Sabita didn't have the means to get there. So her baby died. inspired by this story and dozens of other similar stories, my team and I realized that what is needed was local solutions, something that could work without electricity, that is simple enough for a mom and a midwife to use, given that the majority of births still take place in the homes. Something that was portable, something that could be sterilized and reused across multiple babies. Ultra low cost compared to $20,000 that an traditional incubator in the US costs. And this is what we came up with. It looks nothing like an incubator. It looks like a small sleeping bag for babies. You can open it up completely. It's waterproof. There's no seams inside, so you can sterilize easily. But the magic is in this pouch of wax. It's a phase change material, and it's a wax-like substance with its melting point of human body temperature, 37 degrees Celsius. You can melt it simply using hot water, and when it melts, it's able to maintain one constant temperature for 4 to 6 hours at a time, after which you simply reheat the pouch. And you then take it back into this little pocket back here, and it creates a tiny micro warm environment for the baby. Looks simple, but we have reiterated dozens of times by going into the field to talk to doctors, moms, and clinicians to ensure that this really meets the needs of the local communities. We plan to launch this in India in 2010, and our price target point will be $25, less than 0.1% of the traditional incubator. And we hope to save the lives of almost 1 million babies. But the long-term social impact is reduction in population growth. This seems counterintuitive, but it turns out infant mortality is reduced. As infant mortality is reduced, population sizes also decrease because parents don't need to anticipate that their children are going to die. We hope that the Embrace Warm infant warmer and other similar innovations, other simple innovations will be a new trend for future of technology. Simple, localized, affordable solutions that have potential to make huge social impact. In designing this, we've followed a few basic principles. We really tried to understand the end user, in this case, people like Suvita. We tried to understand the root of the problem rather than being biased by what already exists. And then we thought of the most simple solution we could to address this problem. In doing this, I believe we can truly bring technology to masses, and we can also save millions of lives through a simple warmth of an embrace.